Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Good morning, everybody. It's August 1st of the Duck Adventure, and I slept in. I don't even know how I slept in with these guys outside my window. I never heard them at all. Oh, there's an egg on the ground. I wonder, oh, Doug's behind me. Yeah, he didn't rush the fence, which I'm amazed. All right. Poor Chinese goose doesn't know what to do. Come on, Goose Lee. Goose Lee's stressing. Come on, Goose Lee. Here, I'll stand farther back here. I think I'm too close to the gate. Oh, Goose. Oh, you silly bird. Upset that he wasn't with his ducks. Well, August 1st, this is the month of the lake. I guess this is the month of the lake, August the 1st. Oh, I'm so excited. Last night seeing them at the, I'm still half asleep. I literally just got out of bed here. So we got 2 eggs on the ground. That's a big difference from before. We got a bunch of big feathers. It looks like they're fighting, or either they're fighting or they're going through a very serious molt here. I can't believe the big feathers. Maybe the Muscovies are going to finally get their flying feathers again. I don't see any other eggs. So it's 3. So that's a big. That's actually an improvement. And look in here. What a difference this watering station. I lowered the float too. I took the piece of wood and I slid it down another 1/2 inch. And it seems to have made a difference. I think what was happening was the water was too close to the top of the pool, and the ducks were just so much splashing going on that the pump was running non-stop. It was constantly refilling itself. It was running too much. So, oh, and yes, yesterday I forgot. Last night I totally forgot about it. I saved Midget duck again. Unbelievable. This duck has got a death wish. Either that or it's handicapped. Here it is. It was stuck behind the other side of the shed in the nesting boxes in a place that I thought for sure there was no way a duck could get inside, and she had gotten herself, the front end of herself jammed in there. I couldn't believe it. I was like, are you stupid, duck? I can't believe the big feathers this morning. Oh, little ducks. What's going on in here? You guys giving me more eggs this morning? Nope. Okay, we got a Muscovy in this corner. Probably has maybe 1 egg. We got 2 Muscovies in this corner. They cleaned out the pellets. I gave them 1/2 bag of pellets in here. I've been doing that the last 2 nights. I'm going to keep it up here just to maybe the females, help them lay eggs. I don't know if it's the feed or, what's going on here as far as, the egg production. I know down in the swamp, I did find when I was weed whacking that one side there, I found about a half a dozen eggs, which doesn't make up for, you know, the 30 a day we're missing here. So, and last night when I did lock up, when I came out here last night, I had to rescue another duck. I think she's a rape victim, but she's walking today. This duck last night couldn't walk. She just was laying on her belly using her wings. I think she got raped yesterday. So I put her in here with the little ones. So I'm gonna just do the little ones water here right now, and then I'm gonna get their feed happening, and we'll go into the barn and check out the babies. But first I'll do the water here. I was just about to do water, and I turn around and there's a group of ducks already heading down to the swamp. They're already headed there. There's some die-hard swimmers. I had to cut some part of the hedge out, it died. So I thought, wow, what the hell, I'll cut her out, make a good view. There was 3 dead ones there and 1 dead one over here, so. But it makes it actually better for viewing here. Oh, we got more headed down. I think we're going to see more and more going down there on their own. Yesterday it was so cool seeing them down there at the water. Actually, it put a big smile on my face when I looked out and I saw them down the mouth of the creek when I was when I was weed whacking. It was that all won't be long and we'll get the whole flock there. These guys, these little ones, are going to be really easy to get down there because they're just going to follow the flock. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe this. We have got a partial rush to the lake here. Look at this. I haven't gone into the barn yet. I'm still out here dealing with the little guys. And we got more and more ducks. They just keep heading down there. Oh, pretty soon they're all going to be down there. This is so exciting. I'm excited. I can't wait to get the canoe and get out there with them. Won't be long. I think there's another group. They just keep heading down. They more and more and more. We're going to the lake. Right on. I gotta cut that out of the rest of the bulrushes this afternoon, but I gotta let's go do the barn here. Let's see what the little gophers ate last night, how much they drank. Probably lots, because I know when I was in here last night at 9 o'clock. Oh, the goose. At 9 o'clock last night, they. Oh, I'm about to sneeze here. Oh, okay, it passed. All right. There was no water. I couldn't believe how much water the little guys drank last night. Oh, Muscovy, look at this, eh? This Muscovy wants to go under the barn. 2 mornings in a row she's gone over there, but it's blocked. Aha! But you're still not laying eggs where I can find them, though. I think eggs, I'm going to be lucky just getting up for breakfast for myself here for the next while. Hello, ducks! Oh, look at all the duckies in here. I can't believe that. I filled both of those pails like they were actually heaping last night. Heaping. You guys are real pigs. How are you guys doing? You guys are really quiet today. How come you're not panicking? Usually when I come in here, you're all freaked out. Hey, little ducks. Oh, you guys are so cute. Unfortunately, there's a little guy in this bunch I have to call. I'm not happy about it, but I have to. He's got a deformed leg, really, really bad. It's not something you can fix either. So, and that is the fact of life here. It's not very nice when you have to kill a duckling. I hate it. I hate that part. But unfortunately, it has to happen. It's got a severely deformed leg. It's basically hopping on one leg, so I got to do that here. I'll probably do it later today. It's not something I'm going to film for you guys either, which I really should, just to show you, the dark side of raising ducks. There's a dark side that sucks, that takes your smile off your face. So, all right, I'm going to go finish off the chores here and go have my coffee. just want to show you Doug here. I was just turned around, I turned the camera up to around, and Doug laid right in my way. And this is what he does to me now. Every single morning. I tried to drag him down the stairs though this morning again. That electric fence seriously screwed up his head. Hey, Doug. Hey. Hey, Doug. Oh, I know, way that fence. All right, I gotta get back to work here. I'm just going in to have my infamous coffee, and I want to show you. This is all that's in the yard. They've gone to the lake. This is it. This is all my ducks. There's no more in the yard. There's a little bit down there by the feeder, but they're not even interested in the grain this morning. I dumped the bag into the sleigh. They're heading to the swamp. Here, I'll try to give you a shot. I don't want to spook these guys. Oh, I know, my big goose. Oh, look at the size of those guys. Oh, look at it. He's so big. They're going to scare me later. But just look at. That's it. There's a little bit down there, but the rest are headed down to the lake. They really like when I chop up the bulrushes there. They like rooting through that stuff. But they're gone. They're up the creek. They're literally up the creek without a paddle. You guys look. Like there's next to no ducks even down there. They're gone. That's right on. That's really exciting, actually. It's going to be so nice when I'm standing here in the yard and I look out and I can see my ducks actually on the lake. You guys have no idea. This year we got so many weeds in the lake. You're going to have just a blast rooting out there. I can't believe the growth this year. I don't know what it is, but this year there's the lake is, well, it's so bad. I was out with the electric motor, and well, before it died, and the weeds are so thick you can't even use the electric motor. You have to. It's a canoe only lake now. The weeds are like it's unbelievable. So the ducks are going to have a blast out there. They're going to be just drilling and rooting. It's going to be awesome footage. I can't wait. I can't wait to be relaxing out there instead of working my buns off. But I still got so much work to do. So once I get this. I'm going to go in and have my coffee first, and then I'm going to go take care of all my t-shirt orders from you supporters. And like I said, the other day, I can't thank you guys enough for the support. You know, the 50 ducks, we can't say enough. I can't say enough. From the bottom of my heart, you guys choke me up with the support. So anyways, going to go with my coffee. Well, everyone, I'm just headed to the over to my garage here to pack some more t-shirt orders for what I sold last night. Thanks again, guys. I really appreciate this support. You have no idea the pressure it takes off. But I want to show you this. There's not many. Actually, there's no ducks in the yard. Look, there's not a duck up here. There's some Muscovies. Mole with I don't know what. We got 5 females. Yeah, 5 females. So there's 4 females that are missing. I think probably 2 of them or 3 of them are in the shed right now. But there's a little bit of ducks down here. But most of them are at the creek. There's some. It looks like about 50. Maybe 60 around the hedge, underneath the hedge. They like hanging around underneath the hedge. But down at the lake, they're doing serious duck fun here down at the creek. So, and it's absolutely gorgeous out. I can't believe how nice it is right now. It's not really hot. Well, it would be hot if I was weed whacking right now, which I'll discover when this afternoon when I get back from town. Gotta go to the post office here. Well, finish packing these t-shirt orders. And then, Doug, stop rolling in the... Doug! Look at it. He's gotta roll in. The goose poop, man. I don't know what it is about goose poop, but he just loves it. So, but the ducks are definitely enjoying life down at the creek here. I can't wait to get out in the canoe and have some fun. Yeah. I wonder how far up the creek they are. Alright, I gotta go pack the t-shirts from last night from you guys. Get them in the mail. I gotta go to town. I gotta get some more duck starter or chick starter. Get some more feed. I only got 1 bag left and I don't want to run in town tomorrow, so I gotta get it today. And get some pellets for some treats for in the shed. Maybe that'll help on the eggs. I don't know. But
next week is a big another run to another big load of feed from the farmer. So I got a big weekend. And this weekend I'm hoping, well, this weekend I'm not hoping, I am absolutely going to get the big feeder done. I got some ideas. I got all the supplies I need here now, and we're going to design, well, I'm going to design and fabricate a feeder that can hold it. You know, I'm hoping about 400 pounds of feed. So I'm going to go pack some t-shirts for you guys, get them in the mail, so you can be proud and show your support for the duck adventure on YouTube. Well, I just got back from town. I hate going to town. Man, civilization sometimes just sucks. I'd rather just be here, but I got back. The only ducks were actually in the yard are the Muscovies right here. Mo and his, how many we got here? 2, 4, 6. And there's 2 Muscovies in the nesting shack right now, in the back nesting box together. So I found, but I can't find the 9th one. I don't know where she is. She's somewhere around here. But the ducks, there's not many in the yard really. There's maybe about 40 of them along the hedge here. The majority of them are down at the swamp. They're I'm not going to go down there and get them going because they'll just follow me back here, and I'm going down to finish off my my weed whack cutting. But this is it for ducks that are in the yard. Not many. This is it. There's these guys here. You know, there's not many here. I'd say probably maybe about 40 ducks tops, you know, and the rest of them, there's some down in here, but the majority are down there. There they are. So I'm not going to go down there with the camera because they'll just follow me back, and I don't want them to come back here. So I'm going to fire up the weed whacker and finish off this side, clear it out. And I think I had an observation here, which I don't know, I might be wrong, but the crows seem to always be down there where the ducks are. And I couldn't figure out, you know, why are the crows going down? There's nothing down, there's no food. Then I thought eggs. The duck, when they're dropping their eggs down in the swamp, that's what the crows are doing. They're down there getting the eggs. It's the only thing that makes any sense, because I can't figure out why the crows would be hanging around with the ducks down there. It's the only thing that makes any sense. There's no other reason for there's no grain down there. You know, the ducks aren't even at this end, or the crows aren't even down here with the grain sitting right in that the sleigh I have. They're down there, and I think I think it's eggs. It's the only thing that makes any sense. I know crows will raid for eggs, so it's the only thing I can think of. The only reason I can think of that the crows would be there. So I'm gonna fire up the weed whacker here, and I'm gonna finish bush trimming this. So my next project is build a the big feeder here tomorrow. That's the plan. So I'm gonna get this done. Of course, it would have to clear up. It's absolutely beautiful out. It's 31 degrees Celsius, so it's gonna be a perfect sweat-a-thon for me. I'm gonna lose a couple pounds here of moisture real quick. Well, that was hot. I just was sitting in the garage here cooling down, and so I'm glad I drank like 5 glasses of water. Man, oh man, that was warm out there. Of course, now that I'm done, the clouds are blowing in. We got another thunder shower coming. I can hear the thunder, and the rain just doesn't stop. But I've got the swamp all cut, and I'm going to take the weed whacker and I'm going to go cut the trail on the ramp to the dock, and then I'm going to come back, and if it hasn't started raining, I'm going to throw the pivot heads on. Yes! I'm going to throw the pivot heads on, and I'm going to go down there and get the canoe and go down the creek, because there's a whole bunch of ducks down at the lake. I was down there cutting, and there's a bunch of them have already gone down are already at the lake. So, but the ducks are this is their new home. So I'm going to do the ramp, and then I'm going to come back, and like I said, if it hasn't started raining, I'm going to go down there and get the canoe and go up the creek, because I don't think we're going to need the canoe to force the ducks up the creek here. They're doing it themselves, and Doug can do it for me also. But when I get the canoe at the dock, so I can cruise around the lake a little easier than the electric motor, because there's so many weeds now the electric motor won't even work. So Muscovies, go to the river, go to the lake. Mo's starting to clean up. He's starting to clean up, finally. Well, the ducks are they're enjoying. Anywhere I cut, that's where they're rooting around. So she's all cut. She's done. All right, I'm gonna do like I said, I'm gonna do the ramp, and then I'm gonna, if it hasn't raining, we're gonna get the canoe going.
Alright people, I've done my work for the day, and Shia is sitting in the back deck and having a cold one. I thought I'm going to take Doug, who's, look how dirty this dog is. He was in the swamp playing. Alright, we're going down to take some ducks to the creek, which there are already a whole bunch down at the lake. I was just down at the dock, and there was a whole bunch. Doug, don't do that. You silly dog. You get so excited, don't you? You know, he doesn't chase the ducks, but he runs by them like a bolt of lightning. I'm wearing my water Crocs here, so I'm gonna have to wash my feet after this, definitely. All right, ducks, let's see who's out in the lake. The ducks don't want to go out. Stay here. We're gonna go and have some fun on the lake. Are you coming? Are you guys coming? I guess not. All right, let's get the canoe happening here. And there's already, I was just, like I said, I was just down at the dock, and there was a bunch of ducks swimming around on the lake already. So this might actually be the push they need to get more out. Well, I'm taking the canoe out to the dock because I know that Doug will get them down here, and I can, between Doug and I, we can get them to go out the creek without the canoe. Actually, if you look down there, you can see a bunch already swimming down. So, come on ducks, we're going to the lake. Doug, no, you're not supposed to do that. Oh, you see, now he thinks that ruins in the water are bad ducks. All right, let's get this canoe happening. Well, I'll put this one egg that I found in the swamp here, I'll put it in the boat, and hopefully I don't bust it. Look at that crazy dog jumping back and forth. This canoe is just a touch too long for the turns in this creek. Oh, Doug, you're silly. I know one thing, I won't be bringing the canoe down here again. Unbelievable how the water, we need the ducks to dredge it for us. Because I know last year after they dredged it, it was a lot steep. Here comes the bulrush killer. Oh, Doug. You got too much puppy energy in you, Dougie. Okay, Doug's gonna go for the swim here. Alright, we got a bunch of ducks on the lake today. Not all of them, but we got a bunch. Actually, it looks like there's a bunch over by my dock too. Yeah, there is. Doug. Oh, you're a crazy dog. Oh yeah, look at that. They found the weeds over there. I wish I had the big camera for this. Oh yeah, there's a bunch over there by the dock. Yeah. Won't be long and we'll get them all out here. This looks like about I don't know, it looks like about 150. Any down there? No. Looks like the main group they found. Like I said, this year we got lots of weeds. More than normal. Those are last year's ruins. You can tell by the males. Oh, and Doug's over here swimming. Dougie. Well, we know you can swim. Doug, swim with the ducks. Doug, you really should go back to shore. Come on, Doug. These are a bunch of juveniles. Relax, ducks. Holy mackerels. Relax. Okay, this is not the way to get up, Doug. Oh, Dougie. Oh, you. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, that was a good workout, wasn't it, Doug? Thing is, the water right now is probably about 80, 85 degrees. It's really warm. So he's overheated swimming. But we got a mess of ducks out here. Not all of them, but and we got a good storm coming in too. Same type of thunderclouds as last night. They're really swimming in a tight formation. So right over on the far side, I don't know if the pivot heads are picking it up or not, there's some ruins. There you can tell they're the adults and they're in the weeds right now. I don't know what they're doing. Tomorrow, Doug and I are going to try to get the whole flock down here. That's the goal. Well, Doug is tearing up swamp. Doug, you're tearing up swamp. All right, I'm going to get my canoe here before it floats away. So not as epic as I wanted for the first ducks to the lake, but at least it's something. Tomorrow will be better. We'll get more in. And we'll see how the pivot head footage turned out. I know one thing, right now my face is sweating like a bugger. These things are hot. Alright, Doug and I just walked back from the swamp and all the ducks are back. These guys, man. Just like last year, you know, it took them forever to get to embrace the lake. Sooner or later, you know, my memory, I think last year, is once they finished drilling the crap out of that area and there was nothing left, that's when they moved. I think that's what it is. There's just too much, you know, there's too much drilling to be done. And until they're done that, they're just going to keep coming back to that spot. But less and less ducks are in the yard. A good thing. ducks coming home from the lake. They're coming home because they're hungry. Dog, stop moving around so much. And it's really early. I think they just come back because they're hungry. It's too early. I guess they figured this food here. Big joke. I haven't loaded the feeders up yet. Okay, so something just flew in down there. And it's right there with the ducks. And it wasn't one of my ducks. Where is it? And that's what caused all the birds to come in. I don't know if I can see it here. It's right there, it landed. And it was definitely not one of my birds. Until if I held the camera here, I could maybe catch it taking off, but there's a bird right there that is not mine in that group that just landed, and I think that's what spooked all the ducks back here, because everybody's back in the yard right now, and I think that's what the cause is. Right now there's a wild bird down there, and it's, I know there's the wild ducks are here, so or the ducks just wanted to come back, but I thought for sure I saw a bird flying there. They're coming back from there's not much food in the pen. I haven't filled the feeders. They go in, they check, they come back. Yeah, a little later, guys. I'll be bringing the feed in. I'm sitting here on the deck and I'm enjoying my ducks. I'm thinking, this is the first time I've done this year. So just sat here, take their breath, and enjoy what I've done. And think about this, there's another 300 to come out, so that's double what you're looking at right now. It's going to be 3 weeks, we should see that. So just sitting on the deck here for the first time in a long time, first time this year, and I'm just sharing here with you guys what's in my backyard.